Here we are in the barn. They're trying them out for the first time.
I love it.
Sit back in there, young man. See how it fits.
All the way.
All the way back, like you're in a race car.
Ooh-wee.
Tell America how that feels.
How's it
Tell the
feel?
whole world how that feels.
Like
He's freezing up.
What?
sugar sundae, done, done.
Real good.
Whoa. Supersonic good.
That was.
That's what he said. Supersonic good.
That's how good they are.
Yeah.
They're cleaning.
I think it's real good, other than the steering wheel needs to be lower.
We're gonna put tilt column in.
I don't like where the steering wheel is, but other than that, I like the way it sits. I like the way it feels.
A little bit shorter column with a tilt.
I like the leg length here. That's perfect for me. I don't know what you was talking about. You be the driver. You ain't gonna ever get a turn.
I could use a little more leg length, honestly,
I know
but
you could because I'm comfortable with it, so I know you could.
We're
But
good.
that's just fine by me.
we're giving this one away anyway.
Oh,
So
are we?
yeah,
I'm gonna buy all the T-shirts then.
yeah. This is a sore subject. This makes me hate even wrenching.
Drive. Oh, gosh.
Get out of there. Let's show them what's going
Oh
on.
gosh.
All right, got a big announcement.
We did it. Do or don't?
Come out of there. What do you think?
He's not getting out. He's driving.
All right, we've showed this, but you haven't really,
You guys saw us pull this thing out of a shed.
and we didn't know what we were going to do with it. Yeah. That's all. Right. Can't wait till he's trying out some new seats for the first time.
We're back. How to get Sammy distracted.
So after that sponsor break, we're back. That'd be a good place to put a sponsor for track your phone or
Yeah.
fix your yard. Tell them what's going on.
Okay, so you guys saw us pull this out of our friend Matt's shed
Yep.
a couple months ago, I
Yeah.
guess. And
We
it's-
didn't need it.
We didn't need it, but we wanted it, and we didn't know what we were going to do with it. And we met some really cool people when we were in Florida, and they're YouTubers too, and they made a video and said there was something going on we should check out, and we did.
Yeah, so Anthony over at Hardcore Fab and Julie, he's been on the Rat Rod magazine tour. He's been on some build-offs, Rat Rod build-offs. He actually won one. Rat Rod magazine, like every other magazine, I don't know, they stopped doing it. The Rat Rod build-off and tour magazine maybe slumped a little bit, but I heard there's new people that's in charge, and it's coming back. And this is the first year.
But they're having the official Rat Rod magazine, Rat Rod Build Off
Yeah.
2024.
Yeah.
So September 20th, we're gonna have this thing looking like something you guys have never seen.
In Langley, Illinois.
Langley, Illinois,
So-
at Psycho Silo Saloon. is
So
where
I'll
you'll
just-
find us.
I looked at that place. It's an
Yeah.
old grain bin that's turned into a bar. There's going to be, there's already over 100 people. We were like 102 or 5, and our buddy Todd Johnson's entered.
Yeah.
Other people might enter. Anyone you can enter.
Yeah, anyone can enter. And even if you don't want to enter, you already have a Rat Rod, they welcome everybody to
Big
come
cruise.
for the
Well,
cruise and for the show. So
We'll
that's
be
really
there
cool.
either. If this isn't done, we'll be there.
It'll be done. We have till September. It'll be done. We're entered. We're
I'll work.
registered. The work is beginning.
It's a $5,000 max value. That's kind of
Budget.
great, but
$5,000 budget. So everybody's on the same level playing field. But like the safety equipment doesn't count towards your budget. Your brakes, like
Nuts and bolts.
anything safety wise doesn't count towards your budget. So, but they are encouraging everyone to use as much stuff that you find at swap meets or scrap yards or anything that you've got laying around, which you all know that we've got endless amounts of things laying around to build with. So
if you're interested yourself or just want to know more about the official announcement, you go to Rat Rod Magazine on YouTube, and they got a sweet video, great editing. They show it. They show the old cruise, which that's probably been a while back, but it looks good. It looks like a big time. They said like a 30-minute cruise. I wish it was a 3-hour cruise,
Yeah.
personally, because I drive my stuff. You know us, we drive our stuff.
it's actually like
And it's
6 hours.
probably not going to have a heater in it because I got to stick to this budget. So what I've been looking at is things that aren't figured into the budget, is nuts and bolts. I'll have 1 million of them some bitches on here. safety stuff. I'll have best seat belts in this thing. I got better in my daily drive. If safety equipment don't go against you, it'd be a good idea to have a fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
We have a theme we're going for that you're not gonna.
We're not going to share everything
We
with
might
you guys.
eventually, but it's going to
He
consider
knows
this.
everything, so he'll probably tell you that's where that goes.
So Jennifer told me that there's no wrong way to do art.
It's true.
This is going to be art. We're not building a rat rod like you're building.
Yeah, think of this as our
This
canvas.
isn't. This we're not building what you're building, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. But there's a reason why I'm building what I'm building, and these things come to me. I played with Hot Wheels as a kid, and this is it. This is going to be it. I'm going to have to cut some corners as far as what I want to do in the finished product because of the budget, but I'm going to leave myself open for what's coming. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be 6. It's going to have 3 axles, 2 Dana 70s, and a 4-wheel drive Chevy straight axle in the front. It's going to have a front drive shaft in September when we're there. It's going to be wild. I'm going to tell you that. I got most of the stuff laying around.
But we're real excited for it, and we're real excited to meet the people involved with it, and
So I know we got a lot going on, but there's no deadline. September's the deadline.
right, and you can register now. Like we registered, and we decided that this is what we're going to use when we
Up till
register.
July 31st.
Yeah, you have till July to register.
Don't leave yourself 2 months or a
Right.
month, 45 days, but
Or maybe you want to do that. Maybe
this is for
under
fun.
pressure.
This is for fun, and this is to engage with the crowd that we haven't met yet. We've met a few people that I'm sure we get there, there'll be friendly faces. And we hope to see you guys there too,
Yeah,
every one of
for
you,
sure.
man, to support this stuff. If you win, you get on the cover of Rat Rod magazine. To do something like that, I'm not going there to win, I'm just going there. But to do something like that, I've read every magazine since I was little, and it would just be...
The experience is what it's about.
I'm not
for
going to
us.
put that pressure on me, but I'm going to win the son of a bitch. I'm telling you right now, if you've seen what's in my brain,
Yeah, it's gonna be something that you've never seen. It's
And-
from us.
I'm probably going to drive it there from here.
It's only like 6 hours. It's
Yeah.
not that bad. I mean, we
I'll give myself 12. It
Yeah.
won't be no problem.
right.
But what this is, 35 Ford, what's left of it, that's all we got. 35 Ford, 2 doors and a cab. The doors don't match, check this one out. This one ain't even bolted on, so it's junk. I want you to listen to that. It's junk. We're starting off with, someone's caught that. I don't know who did it, but it's junk. And that's...
We're not painting it. We
So-
decided we're not putting any paint on this
Yeah,
whatsoever.
there won't be anything other than maybe like a logo or something. There might be
Right.
some hand stenciling, but it's all up here. I'm gonna chop it. I don't want to chop it, but I feel like if I don't chop it and I show up, you guys are gonna penalize me for not chopping.
Yeah, but we're gonna.
So I'm gonna chop the dog crap out of it.
Whoa.
I think we should chop it that much. $100 chop.
Shoo-wee.
It's too much. Isn't
That's,
it?
we won't be able to see.
A $200 chop or a $150 chop.
I have to be inside.
Huh?
Let me get inside. Let me get inside.
$100 chop. How high should we make it?
Here, I'm sitting. Probably 150.
Okay, so
If it's you though, you're taller than me, so maybe
So
two.
you got to picture the floor is going to be like 4
I
inches
know,
taller.
I'm squatting
The
up.
floor will be even with that back rail behind your butt. That would be where the floor level will be. So that, and plus,
Ooh.
you got a tape measure. Hold on, buddy.
Hold on a minute.
From the dreadlocks, we got 12 inches. A seat will add 4, so we got 8 inches. We're going to take 4.5 inches out. So that'll leave us. So I'm taking.
This is
The roof will
precise.
be like right here to your head, and we're about to set. We don't sit too different. So I already got that one racing seat in that shed. I'll probably just buy another racing seat and put in there, and they're
Mom,
cheap.
don't mind this. Fall on the ground. Don't mind this.
You want to? Honestly, what do you want to knock it down?
No, I'm putting it here now.
Oh, your hair's all dirty.
All right.
You see this in there?
Yeah.
Look at this, you guys. Old pull tab pads.
Yeah.
In the old pull.
Show them the top.
That's what I said. It's old pull
All right.
tab.
So the guy who invented the current top lived down the road from here. Ralph Stolley and he invented those and made billions of dollars. We didn't get none. But we're on another commercial break. Alright. So I'm not chopping it that much. I see that on a TV show, $100 chop. That just makes it ridiculous and I don't want to be that uncomfortable. But we're gonna take quite a bit out. We're gonna take 4.5, so that it'll be like windshield will be like that.
Yeah, that's like
It'll be
200.
perfect. Yeah. Go suicide doors, call wing the windows. You didn't hear that part. What else we got? I don't like rat rods where you just bolt shit you found in your yard on it. That's dumb. Rat rods to me are what you can build with what you got laying around. And the term rat's just something I came up with. I got a lot of stuff laying around. They're gonna think I got more money in this than I do, but I don't.
Right, we have to do like a property walk so everybody can see all the crap we have laying around.
Yeah, we're gonna document everything. This is gonna be an ongoing series, man. This is not something that's gonna happen overnight.
So you
We're
might
still gonna
be-
give you everything on the other trucks.
Oh yeah.
We're just getting this started. This is our intro to this. Get the top. I'm gonna chop the top. I'm gonna start marking out tonight, tomorrow, Wednesday. I'll have it sitting down, chop. I'll go to scrapyard, get what I need to fill in the holes. Cause I've been studying. I'm a football player. I study film. I know everyone has to put 3 or 3.5 across here. This cab's real light. There's pinholes in it. It's gonna be a challenge. It's gonna be a real big challenge. That's why I don't want to chop it, because the shape the cab's in, but I'm not a pussy, so I'm gonna chop it.
Oh my god.
That's right. And what are you gonna add to the project? What's your?
I mean, I feel like
she's in charge of
of the aesthetics.
interior decorating.
Yeah.
She's,
So,
yeah.
I mean, you never know. I'll just have to get real crafty with it. We gotta be hitting some swap meets. I'm
So-
ready for that. We need some good swap meets. Maybe I need to go some estate sales.
I hate to just keep talking, but I'm going to tell you a quick family story. A lot of you watch the story. A lot of you are here through Merlin and the Model A story, and a lot of you got the update on my grandma and grandpa. But what you didn't hear is my grandma was named Lunette Miller, and she was she's about 4'9", about that tall, and she lived right here next door to us to be 92 years old. And she drove her car and she fished at 91 years old. So when I was a little kid, my grandma, I used to ride my bike down here. It's dangerous now, but I did it. It was dangerous then. She taught me how to mow grass. She taught me how, I was little, so she got me a little weed eater. I was little, so she got me a little mower. Grandma was a teacher. She wasn't just a grandma. So she ran this campground. She did electric work. She changed outlets. She did maintenance. She threw people out. You've seen the video of me throwing somebody out? She did that. So a lot of praise goes to my grandpa because the infrastructure was his idea, but the daily running of it was her challenge. And the challenge it was. And so it wasn't like it is now. And it could always, everything could always be better. But grandma ran it. People took advantage of her over her kindness. She also, they had a gun club on the property that they shot clay birds. My grandma would reload at least 1,000 rounds a week because there was certain guys, Vern and Ralph and Roy and Harold, and they would come here every week and they would get their shells from her. They would come here just to do that. And they would get enough shells to go to other shoots too. And then my grandpa would go around, he had a firearms license and he would sell shells. I've lived 1,000 lifetimes and like everything's like, oh, grandpa created the campground, but grandma was the one that did a lot of work.
Yeah.
So, like a lot of her handiness will be, is what you're gonna see in this car is what grandma taught me. How to just be a handy MFer, and that's it. And that's what we're gonna do. It's still gonna be junk when we get there, but you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
I wish I could just go kapoof, and it'd be sitting here, because it's gonna blow your freaking mind.
I'm excited for it.
Yep.
I get excited for every one of them, but this is something different we've never done, so that makes it real exciting.
So probably we'll stop talking for a little bit. Probably kick the heater on. My wood stove is rustier than my 35 Ford.
We can't use it. Oh,
we
see?
bragged. Well,
This is
listen,
why it looks so good today.
listen. We could use it because smoke rises, but it's got freaking rust holes in it. We was just bragging about it too
Yep.
because it had a supercharger on it, and
So now we gotta get us the new barrel.
so we're gonna turn on the heat, and she probably will just do some angles. I'm gonna get the I'm gonna make some brackets real quick to keep it from rocking. Just gonna put some legs on. We'll film that real quick, jump into it. The only way to get started is to get going. I can't work on it like this. First thing I noticed when I brought it in, so I'm just gonna grab the grinder, cut 2 pieces of steel, 16 inches. I'll drill a hole, drill 2 holes. That'll take me 5 minutes. We'll get it squared up on the floor. We got masking tape. We'll work together and we'll create a vision. We don't know. We're going to do it together.
It's gonna come to life.
Yep. We may not chop it tonight, but by
Or
time-
maybe we will.
This is our Thursday video, so you're gonna see it.
It's Monday.
Yeah, you need a day to edit. So
Right, so
here we go.
see you guys in a little bit.
Yeah.
I just watched.
I look like Juan.
Yeah,
I love that guy.
yeah.
If somebody ever told you you look like Juan Uribe on Goldmine Rescue, I'd say, damn right. I love that guy. He's my favorite Mexican.
Your hat's on inside out.
I know. I got tall hair. So the only way to run it, but I look like, who do I look like?
There's like a tab on the top. That's
I
why
don't care. Who do I look like? Here, I'll fix it.
Rastafarian.
Huh?
You look Rastafarian.
No, better than that.
Like you got,
Better than that.
oh God, Jason Momoa. Is that what you want me to
No,
say?
that's when I ain't got a hat on.
Oh,
They beat
Billy.
his head in.
You wish you were Billy?
No, they beat his head in with a club, man.
Oh God, you don't look like
Opie.
him. You don't look like Opie.
Huh?
Opie was ugly.
I am too.
No, you're not.
All us outlaws are a little ugly.
Oh God.
Hey, can you help me cut this?
Don't cut it.
My new fender gone.
Those are doors. We're gonna chop it, but we're not cutting it off.
I know it. We're gonna chop.
Just wait. That's not what it means. You gotta use a grinder.
Oh, can I use the grinder?
No way. It'll burn you.
Over here to the bolt sponsor, nutsandbolts.com. I wish. That's the life-changing sponsor I would ever.
I agree.
I got a lot of Milwaukee tools, but I don't have a lot of nutsandbolts.com. Get inside and put weight down in that back. Get it locked up. Stand on that rear thing. Put your foot in there, put weight on it. Smile! He did. Look, I like how he just walks in and out of it like it's
These
a...
are my good.
Oh, don't lose those. You can buy anything you want!
Well, they got black shit on.
And the tape, that's how they came. We gotta paint them. That's an art project that has to happen.
Oh, there's a baby snake in there.
So we know we're level right there. If nothing else ever goes right now we're level. There's a lot to be determined back here.
Before the baby
And
snake
if I show you what I'm gonna do, you're gonna figure out what I'm doing. But my first instinct was leave the back window full size. Cause you're not gonna see the back of this. And then we could have a cubby from inside, like a box, a little baby sleeper. and then we can put stuff in there. That was my general idea. I have a new idea now that requires really not having a back at all. So my thought process was to leave this nice Henry Ford stamped steel curve here, and then maybe come around here and drop down, and then flat plate the hole.
Instead of cutting it right here.
If I cut it right there, it's just gonna
Yeah,
look
I don't
stupid.
like that.
If I leave this in here, and then I can flat plate that, so I determine here to here on both sides, go straight down. I'm not gonna go all the way, I'm gonna leave some, but we're building an ambulance. I can't
He's
keep,
tired of walking everywhere, so I gotta be able to throw him in the back and go.
I can't keep a secret, we're building an ambulance, so that's it. But anyways,
Hey, what are you doing? No, leave that. Oh, yes, stuff.
yep, that's what we're building, so keep that in mind. We're gonna save dead people. But that's it. So that's gonna save me. So what I'm gonna do is, alright, let me show you what I'm gonna do. I don't wanna weld any of that since I'm gonna save it.
Right.
So, where's that tape measure at?
Sandy took it, I think.
It's right there. This is gonna determine how much we lower it right here. I really only got 4 inch. So we'll do like a 4 in the back, 5 in the front, because I want it to look like it's
Right,
moving.
at an angle.
And I don't want to mess with this. I want to drop this down
Yeah.
right here. This
Is
needs
it
to.
there?
Yeah, that looks good, man.
Everybody.
So this will tell you straight up and down with the earth. It don't matter if your barn's level or not. So there's earth. There's a perpendicular with the earth. Is that the word? Perp? Is that when you're
Yeah,
90?
Side by side. isn't
Yeah,
it?
we ain't doing that then. All right. Let's just get us.
You always ask me questions when we're filming that I'm not sure I know the answer to, so then I don't.
Well, I know the answer. I'm just seeing if you do.
That's a math question, you know, I ain't no mather.
All right. So what we're gonna do is, watch what we're gonna do.
I am.
I've been chopping cars my whole goddamn life. Watch
Have you?
this. Yep. We're leaving this. We're leaving this. I'll get this filled in later. My line here, I'll measure that. So I need a reference point. So I'm going to make me a reference point here. Really, like, anyone can do this. Everyone does it. So that'll be my reference point. Three and a half. Over here, run that. Give me a reference point. 3.5.
Mom,
Get me a line with the earth.
in the line of the earth.
This is where the patient's legs can fit through.
Look.
Alright.
Here.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
you're welcome.
I'm going to use that same reference line and I'm going to come over 1 inch. Do that over here. 1 inch. You can pull that tape off. And then this is where we're going to get a 4 inch right here. We're going to drop this 4. So right here from this line, we're going to go 4 inch.
Can't get stuck on there good.
Mom,
What?
hey, don't get my hair. Stop. Stop doing that. So I have to be
So
careful.
that'll come down. This will sit right there. So I need to go 4 inches from here. Trying to stay with that belt line. That's what I want to go forward.
Look what I found. Oh!
Nice. You know what it is?
Yeah,
What?
I don't know.
Yep.
What is it?
Seat belt. Harness.
He said, yep. I don't know. He said, all right. So,
Now it's time for the ultimate part. The
so
part of the.
Where's your hat?
I took it off.
Wait, you should put it back on and pull it out.
Put it all myself for them.
where's the tape at?
Over here.
All right, this might even be a two-parter. It's gonna be a 10-parter, but anyways, you see me laying the back out, keeping the shape of the window. We're gonna notch drop it. Instead of just whacking it out, I'm gonna notch drop it in. We'll do that. Obviously, I wanna get I got some 1-inch square tubing. I got a full stick over there. It's getting late tonight and we're gonna wrap things up a little bit, but sometimes the prep work, prepping this out will actually probably take longer than cutting it. So, in the back, I'm step notching it, keeping the window. You'll see more. You'll understand why. In the front, we're going to do a little work here. But something I wanted to say, like, think of the first guy who ever bought a 49 Mercury, and it had all the trim, a V8, a 49 or 50 Mercury or Lincoln would be like back then the nicest thing you could buy.
Sure. That's an investment.
And that son of a bitch went home and hated it. He said, man, I like that line down the side and I like the motor. I hate that roof. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah, who did it? Who did the first job? Does anybody know?
Gene Winfield's still alive. I think he's going to retire. He's selling his shop. I think he's 96. He
Wow.
just finally decided to retire. But he's been chopping tops since he was young. Still painting cars. Anyways, chopping tops, I'm going to be honest with you. I've never chopped top.
First one.
I've had 100 square bodies. I didn't have time to chop top. I'm gonna chop this top because this truck's trash. Honestly, it's trash. We just gave a going rate for it. Didn't need to buy it. Shouldn't have bought it. Regretted buying it 5 minutes after I bought it. It's the thrill of the hunt and digging something out of a shed. To
That
me,
was
is fine.
It was
And if I can, I'm not going to say Matt wasn't going to do anything with it, but Matt said he wasn't going to do anything with it right now, and he'd like to see it on the road.
So we're putting it on the road.
Yeah, this won't affect our other projects. We'll still get stuff going, but just some stuff like I'm not a genius, you know, and so I'm just self-taught. But I'll show you something right here. Okay, we're gonna cut this front. Look at this. Look at that massive crack. There's no reason to try to fix that, so I'm gonna come up above that, and I'm just gonna eliminate the crack. I'm gonna take my. The problem with taper chopping it, okay, here's the problem with doing a huge taper chop. If we do 4 in the back, 5 or 6 in the front, then all that straight line in the back becomes unstraight.
At an angle, right?
So we're just going.
We're winging it.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
So the other side don't have that nasty, massive crack there, but it will. That's where they leaded them in. And this is going to be real challenging to weld to because of the thinness of the metal. So I'm going to try to eliminate that bad spot with just the tape. I'm going to tape it up tonight, and then hopefully I've been doing an electric job. I had to break down and do electric work to get truck parts. We're going to have to cut it. It's junky. We don't want that even in our life anymore, do we?
Not really.
So we'll cut above the tape. I mean, I hate that because here's why. I started messing with that ramp truck, and anytime you start welding around that lead, it comes to life.
Yeah.
And that can't be good for you, man. I had lead crawling out of there, walking out before I even really knew what was going on. I got good Sawzall blades. Maybe we'll even get old Jenny Junkin to make the cuts.
Be
I
fun.
think
Be appropriate.
Alright, so I make little notes, cause maybe it ain't tomorrow. Maybe it's next week, so cut, arrow, that's our cut. And we're gonna do 4.5. If we don't like that, I'm gonna have to open it up and we'll do a step notch here too for strength and rigidity instead of just going straight across and end up with 2 pieces you can't work with. What we'll do is we'll get the back, because the back is bigger and longer and rounder and more important. The back will fit, and then the front will have to get adjusted. You'll know, because when this sits down, this isn't going to touch. It's going to be way back here. So I've watched a lot of YouTube. I met Ed Big Daddy Roth in Cincinnati when I was about 16, because I was with my parents. Somewhere there's a white t-shirt, probably up there in my room, and then he signed it. You know who he was?
No.
Ratfink.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was a fiberglass artist. Like, this room would be full of nothing but fiberglass, and he would make those crazy creations. He was an icon, you know. And
Well, yeah, for sure.
so I'm gonna put the tape on top this time again. That way we ain't confused. I usually put the tape where. So. We entered our truck to be in the Cavalcade Customs, but we haven't heard back yet. They'll probably follow me around and see how much oil I leak. But we just want to get our foot in the door. We don't have a show vehicle, but we may take the red truck if they approve us. The red truck might show a little better than the green truck. I ain't sure what the people like yet.
Either way, it'd be cool to be able to be a part of it. And if we're not a part of it, we're still going. I don't know if I told you that. We're still gonna go.
To what?
The cavalcade. Even if we're not in it, we're going.
Alright, so 3. What am I doing? I'm way off. 3. I've only got her set up for.
Because
okay. 2.
are you measuring to the top of the tape?
No, I messed up.
You gotta measure up here.
Yeah, I know. I got to thinking about car shapes and messed up. I just need 4.5 inches, so. Yep, that's total whack. The reason I did that is it's hard to always measure from that end, so I go up to like a different number and then still do my what I think I know I need, but I messed up. I need 4.5. That'd be 8.5. Huh. Well, I'll mark it. But anyways, any stinking ways. A few years from now, we're going to have 10 cars in that sumbitch. I got hot rodding in my blood. He said it's in him, and it's got to come out. 4 inch, 8.5 inch. Cut. Down. Down. Alright, this is coming out. That's all coming out to there. Whack, whack. Alright. Let's find the reference mark. Bust this out. Go to the other side. Let's just use this. We are 1/2 inch from the end of the drip rail. You can see it's junky right there. Yep. You can see it right here. Shine on, come in on this. These are things to look for, man. You don't have to be see that? Can you see it, how it's cracked?
Yeah.
And right in here? Well, that's leaded in right there. They've leaded these together. This is where the roof skin comes down. And this is, look, this is all pressed. And right in there is where they lead it, right there. So we're getting rid of that. We'll still see some of it, but if we just say we're cutting it out, we're cutting it out. Four and a half inches. 4.5. 4.5. Sometimes I sleep better when I get stuff like this crossed off my list. I mess that up. Don't be afraid to mess up. That's why we're using tape and not just going for it. You can always just pull the tape off and start again. Putting the tape on the same side as the cut lines, just so it don't confuse nobody and they accidentally end up with a 6.5 and a 4.5. 5, 9.5. Cut. Whack it, whack it, whack it, whack it, whack it, cut it, whack it. How many patients you think we're gonna be able to haul in this thing?
I hope that we don't have to haul none.
My mom was a nurse. We're building an ambulance. Let me show you one more thing before we go. I hate to give up all my secrets, but
As you can see, Sammy's getting
Tasmanian Devil's losing it. We're running out of time. All right, so if you go on there, Rat Rod Magazine's YouTube channel, read the rules. It's like a derby car or a stock car race, so you gotta listen to those rules, man. And part of those rules said they will not penalize you for hardware. They don't want people to skimp on hardware. They want you to have enough stuff to hold it together. So I'm going to suicide these doors because suicide doors sounds real cool. And they're junk. There's no hinges anyway. I gotta fix the hinges, so I'm not fixing something backstop. So let me show you this real quick. This won't work obviously because it's too small, and I'll show you why it's too small. But this is just a bolt and a little sleeve I had. I just grabbed the sleeve out of my thing. The sleeve's obviously a little sloppy. But if you get a bigger bolt with a bigger head, and I may even go a little bit bigger than this 1/2-inch bolt, and then get you a bushing that, but you could buy these in length and cut what you need and then make it slide over your bolt. Okay, now come over here.
Mom, I got videos screwdrivers are.
I know.
All right, so I'm gonna suicide the doors. So the doors are all junky and that lip needs hammered out and everything. So just imagine like an old door on a castle or something where the old blacksmith would hammer out this long strap and he'd make his thing to go around it, which is going to be this and this. So what I'll do is I'm going to weld this like that, and I'm going to have that sleeve in there. That sleeve will be in there, and then I can weld anything I want to the sleeve. So I'll have 2 or 3, 4, 18 of these up and down there. And then I just make a strap to go on the door. This along the leg. Hold on, buddy. I'm gonna buy bear claw latch for the front. That's the only money I'm gonna spend on that, on the doors, is that latch. And then I got a special idea for the windows that may not come to life, but it may look too cool when I chop it to do what I want to do with the doors. But my plan with the doors was to cut it right here, gull wing the window on a trunk shock latch. Just have a pivot ball here and a pivot ball here, and a door slider latch that I have over there in the drawers, and your windows kick out. I shouldn't be telling all this.
I know, you're giving away all the deets.
Fuck them, you ain't gonna beat me. Nah, we're just in it for a good time. I'm building this. This will end up being on one of our promotional vehicles for our other channel once that gets going. So this is a can't lose situation for us. I was gonna build the truck anyway, and I need some kind of timeline to perform under. So this is what's happening. You got anything to add?
I mean,
We'll
we're
be
gonna,
back tomorrow.
yeah,
This
we're gonna
video's
see him
not
back
over.
tomorrow. That isn't
All right.
the end of the video, so we'll just,
So-
we're done for the night. We're gonna go eat some beef stew and watch some TV and
Here,
know something, Mama?
just a.
Hey, it's babe Stu. You know what I've always wanted to say, babe, right before the video's over?
What? It's not over.
Get ready. Turn that off when I say this.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Cut the damn music.
See you on the next one.
Oh, wait a second. Alright. It may seem crazy, but I don't like the way those hinges work, so I'm going to cut them off. Gotta get this door off so I can make way for the chop. I'm going to fix the doors last. I'll make them fit the chop. They're real junky, so I'm going to have a lot of my work cut out for me there. But quickest way to get these off is cut them. Get the old welder fired up. Alright. We'll put me some bars in right below where we're gonna chop it. We're back in the garage. Oh, it's old Sam. Don't call me nothing but Sam. Thought he had a rock tall, and then I told him it was Goldberg. Then he said he didn't like him until we showed him who Goldberg was. Got a big box right there on the floor.
That package we got today.
What do you think that is? Toilet paper in a different box, or do you think that's some good stuff?
We didn't tell you guys anything about that yet.
Nope. But anyways, we are braced and marked. We're gonna do something the three people in this room's never done before. I've cut the roof off something, but I wasn't gonna put it back on. That shifter is just sitting there with the bolts pushed through, so it might wobble if he steps on it. But anyways, we'll cut the front last so it don't wobble. And I'll make a few cuts. We're gonna have Jennifer cut some. And
Oh, I got this.
You got it? You gonna cut it?
Yes.
we're gonna use a combination of a grinder and a Sawzall. Maybe just a grinder, I don't know.
Grinder?
That's not really
I don't
safe.
think we should do that just yet, partner. This is truck built 1935. Old, boys.
You want to guess how old I am now?
How old?
76.
You are?
Yeah.
When did you have a birthday?
When did you have 72 of them?
70, 78, 9.
Listen, we're getting ready to throw sparks. You're gonna have to go stand over there by Goldberg. Keep your glasses on.
There's no wrong way to mess up something. You know? Get them bottom right now.
Get it.
Ew.
I'm going to slap it open.
Slap it open.
Where did
I'm gonna see if I can get it open.
Not yet. We didn't cut that part yet. Keep them on. We got stuff to do. Cutting crew. Are you part of the cutting crew?
Mm-hmm.
What's that in that box right next to you?
The horn,
What kind of horn?
a frame horn,
From where?
from the horn blasters.
Yep.
And I'm trying to open it.
We're gonna open it in a little bit. Be real exciting. We gotta put it on the C50.
Let's get ready to be excited. Is your mom cutting this truck off? You ever use one of these?
I mean, not on metal, on like wood.
So the trick to it working real good is having this rest against your object, right? Or else it'll go down. Shake the key.
Okay.
Come here. I don't know how it's gonna happen because I haven't done one yet. But you're gonna cut above the blue line.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, well, that's natural.
Is it gonna work?
Yeah, it's gonna work good, but don't go all the way through. Just, and then go over there and do the same thing on top of that line. Keep it, don't do this, don't do this.
Do I need to like cut it like?
Follow the tape.
I know, but what I'm saying is go at it like through straight back or go at it.
Well, you're gonna run out of
Right,
room.
that's what I'm saying, so I should go like
So
that,
either
right?
set it there or set it right there and let it cut.
Do it, Tim.
Let it cut the inside some while you,
Ready,
look,
steady, go.
if you use this as your base, then you can work it, like you don't wanna go at it that way, but you can turn it in and cut a lot of the inside before you go all the way through.
That's a great idea, Tim.
I'm nervous, babe. If I mess
Get up there like you mean it. This is like a big sort of chicken wings ever, babe.
what?
Get 2 hands on it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold on, let me fix this.
Oh gosh.
All right, step back and see.
I think I'm above the tape.
Finally.
You're all right.
Is that too much?
You're all right. We'll fix it.
Oh, great.
Just keep it nice and level and through. You're good.
It's hard to see.
Yeah. He's rooting for you. You're doing good.
He's a big fan of mine. I don't know if you know.
All right, now come over here.
I feel
Come
like
up.
there's a lot more.
You're about. Yeah, go ahead. There's more on the inside up in there.
Like go this way
Yeah,
with it.
yeah. All right, now come over and get this. This is like OnlyFans right here for old guys like me. You're going on top of the tape.
All right. I feel like I have to do it like this. Left-handed. That's not right, is it? This is awkward on this side, babe. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, there you go.
I feel like my blade's dull.
You just gotta push in on it. It might be in that lead. That lead might be hard.
I felt like I was pushing pretty hard.
Don't move it.
Or am I just not?
Just turn this way. This is stopping you. Come over here this way and look in at your work. It's stopping you. Come this way. Bring your whole body around. Leave it in the hole. Come around.
This is stopping me because of this.
I know, but
I gotta go from the other side.
okay. Yeah, that'll do. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. That's the thing about tools. There you go. Now you got plenty of room.
Yeah, but that's gonna be crooked. See how crooked this is?
Let me see.
How off.
Okay, so start where you haven't cut yet and work your way back to where you were good at. We'll weld it in. well, perfect anyway. It just gives us a reference. Those people now.
Open up the door.
Too cold.
Alright.
Excavator door.
We're not playing in the excavator
Three
right
more
now.
whacks, we're gonna put it back on. That hurt? Now get it. A
Yep.
lot different last night.
Lean down.
Got your head. Now you got yourself a car.
It's not a car.
Convertible.
Look at me.
Someday when you're old, you'll remember standing in a truck with no roof on it.
What do you think?
It's not gonna be turned into a convertible.
We're gonna
Oh,
put the
what?
roof back.
We're not gonna turn it into a convertible.
Nope, you're right.
Okay,
We're
you're
gonna
right.
Put the roof back on. Watch your head, Fred. Get dead. Alright, we got about 5 more minutes of sucking cutting. Then we can set it back on there. We got a little wide right here, so I'm probably gonna have to follow that down. I made a mistake, so I'm gonna run it down a little wide still and recover. You got cut something at the very end, you gotta be ready for it to do something. Cause it was made in a stamp, so it's under pressure. You never know what it's gonna do, so give yourself room to move. And you don't get rid of this stuff because you might need a piece, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we ruined it.
No.
Yes, we did.
I know. Why are you doing it that way? We're using the winter.
Left it. It's real heavy, man.
Not at all.
This is where everything's sketchy. You think I'll ever make it work? God dang.
Oh, yeah.
Think it's way off.
It'll be fine. This has just been out. It'll be fine. And also,
If I could get it like a corner started and
yeah,
then you can take a cutoff wheel. What Bad Chad does is keeps working it in there and that gives you a good.
that just has to go, it has to go up more, but that's not, you know what I mean? It's not lined up right.
No, for some reason
It'd
it's
be
not.
nice if we had something to just hold it, just hovering
They
right
can't
above it, you know?
float.
Yeah, that's the problem.
The candles, Mom.
No, dude, there's an open one.
The ones that's yours.
Yeah,
That one
it's
yours.
still full. I have
Man, got loose right there, man. Can't have those big holes.
Well, I'm glad you did it, not me.
Well, it looks bad because it's
No,
tilted down.
I know.
If it flipped up, it wouldn't have such big gaps. This,
Like that.
that fit, yeah, that close gaps.
Like,
But,
It has a
give it a
turn
tilted look. It's alright, I know how to,
Oh, right.
I get this, I'll trim this down, which will allow it to drop down. I wanna get these corners right here started, and then this will float down, but then I'll just keep taking my cutoff wheel and cleaning it out. Tack it, clean it out, tack it, and I'll end up cutting that pie out. The fronts,
So, Mom.
tack weld everything, then eventually I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to split it.
yeah.
But
I like it though.
you gotta step back and look at it outside, like where you can't tell that it ain't together.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Oh yeah,
It does.
I know. It makes it look way better.
Oh yeah, look up.
Are you supposed to be in the tools? Look at me. Are you supposed to be in the tools?
Because I'm working.
Oh.
I'll put this one. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Look inside of this, baby. Might have to break this side open.
Oh,
Like this
don't do
one,
that. No.
like that.
No.
How we break this side open? We unscrew this or no? We unhook these. We have to paint this silly here.
Yeah, we do. We're not gonna paint this one.
There was a pencil stuck in there. I found one. That's why it was broken.
Oh.
Oh, that why. Oh no!
Boss is here.
Alright. I cut these little pieces of steel rod just to help me hold shape here. Just lay in there and help me just not give me an extra hand.
It looks so good.
Are you sitting in the...
I'm sitting on that little railing.
She's the first one in it. Top. Sammy was standing yesterday with no top. She's first one in it. It's rough. We're into the lead. But we knew that. That's always the case.
There's still plenty of headroom inside. And I know my seat will be higher, but
Yeah, we'll raise the floor up. We'll channel the floor up probably another 4 inches. About where your butt's at will be the flat floor.
yeah,
We'll have to lay the seats right on the right low as we can.
I love it. This is good, babe. Good job.
It went together good, man. This is all the shits I took reading Hot Rod magazines right here.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I got a little crazy right here, so I cut a slit.
So little now. I don't know.
Watch all the sharp edges, they're gone.
I know.
This is how you get out now. We're gonna weld the door shut. This is like a Dukes of Hazzard type thing. Should be getting in the back getting us a sandwich. But yeah, we got more work. It just looks good.
It looks real good.
Well, so we don't know. I don't know what we took. I started with 4, but I carved it down a little bit. So I'd say we're closer to 5 in the front, 4 in the back. And we've got about a 2-inch gap here to fill in, which I'll get a wider piece of metal because I didn't cut it exactly straight. That's a hard line to make, but show them that point over here.
I am. I'm just getting the top there.
Is look how good that just touched. And that just gives you reference to build off of. Then we'll just go back through and take my time, and got a lot of, so you get that guy up, get him up, about like that. He'll start coming to life.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I've never chopped the top. I've done a lot of stuff in my life. I've never chopped the top. But I'll tell you something, anyone watching this video could do this. There's nothing special about it, was there?
I mean, you did some real good measuring.
Yeah, no, I mean, not perfectly, but it moved, man. Like, you see when we took it off, it moves around a lot. So, there'll be lots to this. There'll be parts to this. You'll see this.
Yeah, this is going to be ongoing, you guys. But the way I feel about it, which I haven't told Tim yet, is that the sooner we get it done, the better. Because then the more we can drive it before we even go to the building.
Yeah, I want to be able to drive it quite a bit before then. And
Yeah.
we'll just drive it there.
Yeah.
So I know we bounce around a lot, but I've been doing some thinking, and we got the Jenny Junkin running, but really I need a rear end. I can't do anything on that truck till I find a rear end, start putting a rear end in it, and get drive shaft made. So
Back to this.
that brings us back to this. So let's give we'll show them what we're doing here. So some of the things that stopped me was I tried to stay stock pulleys, but I ended up having to move one pulley, and that just changed everything. So I didn't have a belt. I got to build a lower radiator hose, but getting ready to build a belt right now. I'll show you how we do this. So, I mean, they probably have some serpentine belt finder deal, but I don't have it. So I just took a junk belt. Might be hard to cut. I want to try to cut it straight. Let me see if I got some
Yeah,
scissors.
you need scissors.
So I've been picking up every belt I can find laying around. Old V belts are easy. You can find some V belts and cut you one down, but serpentine belts are a little bit harder to figure out. These will cut it. I got 2 big old pair of Fat Max scissors somewhere, but I don't know where they're at. Man, if you was going down the road, it would just break on you. There we go. All right, we'll lay that in there. I already got the tensioner off there. That's why I got so if I go right here, we take these loose, that should take my tensioner off. So I'll take this belt in. This is just the beginning. Next, I'll have to deal with some real wise guys at the old local parts store. When I walk in with my belt, sometimes they just point to the back.
And try to go get it yourself.
Yeah, that's the best case scenario. I'm gonna do
Honestly.
that. Ah, yes. Which honestly, I'm a little long, but I got my tensioner all the way tight, and I'm gonna buy a couple when I go. I guess buy one. You know what I mean?
So you gotta back up.
So let me show you how I did that. Now I've got my stupid wrench stuck on there is what's going to happen. Yep. Huh. Well, that's kind of crummy. But anyways, I'll worry about that later. My gear wrench is stuck on there. Alright. Puzzle. Pieces of the puzzle. Alright. This is the belt we need. We'll measure it. They go by millimeters nowadays, but so can't mark that off the list. But let me show you the list. I was checking this list out the other day. Let me show you the list. You're gonna be mind blown at the list.
I mean, this list has been lingering.
Where's my marker here?
I don't know.
Let me just point some stuff out to you. The other day, what was it? Install all kinds of stuff I marked off. Install shifter, install carpet, build seat brackets. We're down to shocks, front and rear shock brackets on the top. Add trans fill plug, put that in. So now I'm ready for $1,000 worth of transmission fluid. The rear ladder bars, not important. Those are just something later on. I got one brake line to plumb and it's sitting there. And shocks.
That's it.
I'm waiting on, well, that's not it.
Okay, well, you make me feel like that's it.
But then I got like throttle cable to figure out, brake, gas pedal. We're getting real close. I need to buy 2 batteries. That's my biggest. I got about $1,000. I got to buy a set of shocks since it's lowered, and I got to buy 2 batteries. But I could probably buy 1 battery. I'm just buying 2 batteries for the long haul because it's kind of air ride and stuff. So that's about it. I got it back on the lift because we had it down. I had to get it down off the lift, push it forward to do the seat brackets. Seats are all in it. It's back up. I took some parts off of it so we could go to Daytona. It's hanging there. It's going back on. But that's about it. We're going to push forward and get this son of a bitch done.
Yeah.
We got storage waiting for this truck right next door. As soon as I get this, if I could get this truck to fire up, move out of here, plus we're going to need to get it tuned and everything. So it's in the way real bad. I need that lift for this. When I bring the frame in, start doing those rear axles, I just need to get that out of here. And I don't want to pull it out of here without hearing it run.
Agreed.
Because then we're right back to,
I
there's
agree.
no off season. So we just got to keep working. I'll
We-
get that. There's a few, well, power steering. I don't have any power steering. There's a lot to do, but I just want to hear it run. God dang, it's overwhelming to build one from scratch. Like, this is disheartening. Like, if we didn't have a YouTube channel, this truck would have got pushed over to the side. I'd have lost interest on it real bad.
Well, it's hard when you're doing it by yourself, too. A lot of people have teams of people that get stuff knocked out, you know? So
Yeah.
when you're working on a budget and you're doing it yourself, this is what it takes. It'll be worth it, 100%.
Yeah. I want to do something before we leave. We're going to get some heat for taking down the American flag.
We're just moving it. It's a relocation. It's a relocation.
If you're worried about us taking down our American flag in the barn, it's not a real flag. It's got a motorcycle on it. But right outside, we got a 30-foot schoolhouse pole with a 15-foot American flag on it. So we're flying Old Glory.
Don't worry.
And about a month ago, I seen a bald eagle, but I didn't look him in the eyes, and I told everybody I seen a bald eagle here, which we've got them in the area, but never seen one on our own land. The other day, me and her left here on the mule to go around the pond.
Just
and
a
we
couple
seen
days
it.
ago. It flew right above our heads, above the pond. It like hovered. I couldn't believe it. We
It
were
was the
both like
greatest
in awe.
thing.
I couldn't get my phone out fast enough, of course.
It was the greatest thing. Is that flag the same size as this flag, you think?
So, yeah, looks to be. But look, remember this one hangs this way. Yeah, there ain't no.
Just put a hole in it.
You guys are about to be hearing a lot more about this flag we're hanging up here. Banner we're hanging up here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't let the flag hit the American hit the ground. I've had this thing since I was like 18. It needs cleaned off anyway. No uneasy ride.
Relocation. Relocation.
Get your banner on that through here too.
Yeah.
They free.
We're about to be loud and proud with our train horn in the C50.
Now it's official.
It's official. We are sponsored by Horn Blasters.
Well, sponsors a strong word. Working in
Partnership
Partnership
with Horn Blasters.
Yep. That partnership means that they got a sweet horn and we got a sweet truck and we drive all around Blood. So, all right, what do we got next?
I need to clean this up. That's what we have
Yeah,
next.
let's do that.
This is look what I'm stepping over. This is a mess, you guys. I walk down here and this is what I come to find. Ta-da!
Things are moving around quick around us, so every day's a new adventure. Today's adventure was weld the roof on, get the truck back on the lift, and then everything else we did.
Yeah.
We don't even bring up the other stuff that we gotta do, but that's it for today.
This is going to be the end of our Thursday video, but obviously there's going to be plenty more coming for you about our chop top and the rat rod build and the red
Yeah.
truck and everything we've got going on. But also we're going to have a video for you about installing our new train horn from Horn Blasters.
Yep.
So that's another video we've got coming for you guys.
Putting that on the green C50, biggest truck we got, biggest horn we got. We'll end up putting them on everything. We got air on this truck. We'll have horns
We're
on
gonna
everything.
have 7 train horns just right now.
Yeah,
27 by next
it's
year.
exciting times to be alive. We really enjoy everything. We met a few people, everywhere we go, we meet a few people that enjoy what we do. Even if it's local, even when she goes to work, people notice and stuff.
It's awesome. It's awesome seeing our viewers like coming into my work and saying hi, and people that are regulars at my work. One guy last week, I don't even know if I told you, he said he got YouTube TV for the first time and he turned it on. He was like, "And there was your face," because I died. So like,
Girl I went to
it's so
school
crazy.
with showed me a picture of it on her TV.
And our friends are like sending us pictures of like them watching it and their kids watching it. Like, I love that, you guys. That's so awesome to us, like to be able to witness that and know that like what we're working for is really working. So
we're regular people with, we try to make, we can't build stuff unless we earn the money. So
that's right.
we're just like you. And that's what we want people to realize is we're trying to inspire you to realize that you got all this in you. No one ever taught me how to do any of this stuff. So you just got to get on it, get motivated. When you get done watching our video, get up. Actually turn the heat on in your barn when you start the video, come in, sit down, and then when you get done watching the video, go out to the barn.
It's true. Warm it up.
And you get so much
Hold it
done.
here.
You get so much done in a short period of time, you'd be surprised.
Definitely, that's so true. If you spend more time putting it off and thinking about it than you do actually getting it done and just doing it. And then you feel so much better after it's accomplished. So.
Yeah, so the rat rod, we got 9 months, but
We won't
in
get
7
that.
months, we'll be saying we only got 2 months. So I know this isn't the most important thing to do right now, but nonetheless, it needs to be done. It needs to be moved forward. It creates a list in your mind of what you got to do next.
And the fun part about that is we're using everything that we have around here. So we're literally right now not spending any money on what we're doing. So we get to move forward with a project without spending pennies, which is important.
Yeah, other than welding wire and cut off wheels, I haven't spent a dime on that. Now I need to go to town and get metal, but even that won't even be $100,
Right.
you know, to get started. It'd be more when I'm done, but just build. I'm the king of building shit with shit. If you ever broke down somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, we'll get you going. You know what I mean? So that's what I like. It feels good to build stuff, man. You know, people have been chopping tops for years, so jump in the ring. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun adventure for us, and we're really excited for it. And we talk about it every day, so we can't wait to take you guys along with us on the ride and the build. And
Yeah, I want a sick gang of people cruising around.
Yeah, we're trying to start a gang,
Car gang,
Yeah.
truck gang.
not a violent
We
gang.
won't kill you. We won't make
No
you sell drugs.
No,
We won't make you beat up people.
no nasty women.
Yeah. So, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Stick around, come around. We got a new thing coming out where we're going to go meet some local people, check out what's in their garage.
Yep.
I've already hit up some of my friends and they're ready to go. We got a big one coming up, a really big one.
Really big.
Like a
It
real-
might be its own episode. It'll probably.
Yeah, this is good. Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah.
that one will probably have to be its
Yeah,
own
we're going to
episode.
Indiana soon to see our friends, and they're going to have a whole barn full of greatest shit you've ever seen. They're really good people. They have their own show, but we're probably going to try to kick off our episode with them, and then we'll try to do is at the end of maybe not every video, but at least once a week. Towards the end, or however it works out, we can't
We
say.
don't know how it's gonna work out.
But there'll
we're
be a
gonna
little
have
skit,
segments.
you know, we'll go to your house, we'll film your car, we'll
What's
talk
in
to
your
you, see
garage,
your
yeah.
stuff, meet your dog and everything. If we film 30, 40 minutes, you might get, you know, who knows?
Who knows? You don't know.
But
you
it'd
don't
be
know.
cool to see everybody's stuff, and then we'll all come together as a community, and that's what we're trying to do here.
For sure.
United by junk is what we are.
That is true. We are.
So,
If you haven't gotten your tickets for the show yet, I know that it's early, but they're pre-sale only so that we can gauge how many people are going to come. So, Eventbrite.com, Peace and Grease Show. It's $30, but that gets you in all 3 days and includes registration. We're going to have awards on Saturday. So, going to be lots of special guests here and fun people and things to see. So,
yeah, so we want motorcycles, trucks, Harleys, anything but semi-trailers. You bring your semi, just can't fit the semi-trailer in
can't
here.
fit it in.
We're going to give away awards. We're going to have home-built custom awards. Some people we've invited, we've asked them to personally make awards per category. We're going to give away one ourselves. I'll pick up some, start building you an award, or just give you one of my trucks. But it's going to be fun. It's just it's going to be more of a hangout, festive atmosphere than a car show.
Right.
So don't, if
But we want you to bring your cars. Like, don't, bring your cars.
if you have a YouTube channel yourself and you're watching this, we want you to come.
Yes.
It's very important. We're trying to network with our friends and everybody and show everybody how easy this is to start this on your own. So if you shoot content, TikTok, Instagram, if you do anything, if you got merchandise that you'd like to set up a booth and sell,
Get a hold of
hit
me.
one of us up, hit her up. I'll just send you to her.
He's not going to do it.
You just throw us some merchandise and set your booth up and you're good to go. So that's it. It's going to be the first annual, but we hope to have 50 of them.
That's
so.
right. You always got to have your first, and this is going to be it. We're excited. We're nervous. We've never done it, so you guys are going to be a part of that with us too. But we need you to come. So get your tickets so we can make arrangements, and we'll make it awesome for you. Get it done.
Yep. So, I mean, there's a chance it sells out, so you better get your ticket.
It's true.
And send all the snap-on screwdrivers you can, because that's all I use. See ya.
Yep. We'll see you on the next one, guys.